Hey family, it is a pleasure for me to have these meetups with you on Tuesdays and Fridays. I want to tell you that I enjoy making these videos and above all, knowing that I can help you with them. The video I'm about to make is a request from several of you, my followers. I will inform you that it has been several years since I last did this job. But at your request, I will carry it out and highlight its significant features with a cap. But what is well learned is never forgotten. So let's get started with this tutorial. To commence this image design, I will proceed by applying liquid keratin to Carolina's hair as a starting point. This is going to help me protect my hair and make it soft so that when I wear a hat, it won't pull as much. I am going to apply talcum powder on the hat in order to make it slide more easily and prevent it from sticking to the hair. This is one of the little secrets that you guys should keep in mind because it's going to help you a lot. I'm going to style my hair in such a way that when I take it out, it will be well distributed. If your style features a middle part, then you must comb your hair using a middle parting. If you comb it to one side, then you have to separate it to one side. Once you have perfectly styled your hair, you are going to put the cap on your head. Using a size 6 hook, which is the one I'm currently utilizing, I will begin gently pulling the hair in a manner that ensures the client does not experience any discomfort. That's why I recommend using keratin so that when you remove your hair, it's easier and doesn't pull. Another detail that I forgot to mention previously, if you are able to straighten your hair, it is much more beneficial for individuals who have wavy or extremely curly hair. You guys smooth it out and you'll have less trouble when pulling out the wick. It's important to do a really good distribution and check how much hair we want to remove to bleach. There may be people who just want some little lights, they're not going to pull out much hair. If you're someone who wants to go really blonde, then we're going to take out a whole lot more. If your model possesses a substantial amount of hair, it is crucial to remove an equivalent proportion of it. In Carolina's case, she has a normal amount. I want to have some well-defined highlights because remember that I'm going to take advantage of this girl who has natural hair to make her blonde, and then we're going to tone it down so you can see how it can look, or which of the two shades you like best for this girl. I am going to braid the hair that is sticking out so it does not get tangled with the hair from the hat. Once I finish eliminating the highlights, I am going to use a wide tooth comb because when you remove the highlights, there are certain ones that remain somewhat buried. This is to get them all complete. Afterwards, I'm going to hustle a bit so that we can stick closer to growth. The formula I am going to utilize in Carolina, you already possess knowledge of it. It is comprised of 2 caps of bleach combined with 30 volume cream developer, as well as half a vial of intensive therapy specifically designed for bleached hair. I will begin by applying the bleach to the roots initially, and then proceed to work my way down towards the mid-lengths and ends of the hair. I would like to recommend that the consistency of the bleach be thick so that it does not seep into the holes that we have just made and cause any potential damage or undesired effects. If you create a highly liquid consistency, you take the chance of the bleach penetrating and causing stains on the hair that is still present. Another factor that is of utmost importance is saturation. They must saturate thoroughly and evenly to ensure the bleaching process yields consistent results. I would recommend that you start by taking thin sections and applying the bleach gradually. It is important not to try to apply it all at once, as this can increase the risk of leaving areas where the bleach doesn't penetrate effectively. You have to do things carefully, not get desperate, not do it in a rough way so as not to scare off the model or the client. Keep in mind that this procedure does cause discomfort, it is somewhat painful, and we must handle the hair with utmost care. Once I applied it all over my hair, I double check, take small strands, and make certain to ensure that it is well saturated with bleach throughout the entire process. If you all observe, I just completed the application of the bleach, and because this is natural hair and the person in question is a very young girl, she is only 16 years of age, you are already able to perceive the lightening. I'm gonna wrap it with plastic wrap. I recommend this paper because it gives off heat. If you do not have a Climazone, you can utilize it and it will provide you with a consistent clarification. We only provided Carolina with a 10-minute period for posing, and we have already obtained the clarification we desired. We rinse off the bleach with warm water and slowly remove the cap. If you guys notice, we do it gently by taking small sections to avoid pulling on this girl's hair. Do you want to receive notifications every time I upload a video? It's a piece of cake. Subscribe to my channel, hit the bell. Remember, these tutorials are made based on your comments, and I do them with pleasure for you. Once the hat is taken off, we are going to utilize the bathroom for deep cleaning purposes. This shampoo is going to help us completely remove the bleach residues so that there is better penetration of the toner that I'm going to apply right now. For the tint, I'm going to use 10 volume developer. It's going to be 90 milliliters, a quarter of 9.1 and a quarter of 8.2. Let's apply the growth toner to the ends. This will help enhance the shine of our natural hair, giving it an impressive and eye-catching appearance. Once the posing time is over, we're going to shampoo with Blonde Bath. This shampoo is going to aid me in keeping the tone in perfect condition throughout. Immediately following, we are going to apply the firm color mask in order to set the coloring. We are currently in the hairstyling and makeup section, and I am about to utilize an extremely smooth hydrating serum. This serum will assist me in providing smoothness, shine, and ultimately leave Carolina's hair perfectly straight. Let's enhance this new picture of Carolina with a touch of makeup. Recall that I previously informed you that our plan was to apply 2 shades on Carolina, one with a very light color and another one with a slightly darker color. In this shade, I used 90 milliliters of 10 volume developer, a quarter of 7.1 and another quarter of number 7. We had a 10-minute break. We utilized blonde dyes once more in order to get rid of the unwanted highlights that were still present after our previous attempt to remove them, and also the firm color mask to set the coloring. Here I present you the coloring options in Carolina, one very subtle and the other very blonde. Which one do you prefer? I invite you to practice this tutorial. Remember, you can use the hat on natural hair or even toned shades. When you go to touch up, do it with aluminum foil or wax paper so you don't run the risk of over-processing the strand. Sending you a big hug and an abundance of blessings.